At 9 a.m., Taylor Swift's private plane returned to the United States and landed in Kansas City. ABC News previously reported that information about a planned terrorist attack on the Eras Tour originated from United States intelligence and was passed on to Austria and Europe to prevent this unfortunate incident from happening. Taylor's concert had to be cancelled due to a planned terrorist attack on the Eras Tour in Vienna. Taylor was shocked and saddened that this was her first concert in Austria and it was cancelled. The 34-year-old pop superstar immediately boarded a plane to leave Vienna to return to the US. It is known that her private plane took off at 5 p.m. on August 7, after more than 13 hours on the plane. The pop superstar returned to the US safely. Her private plane landed in Kansas City where her boyfriend lives. Travis Kelce reportedly went to the airport to pick up his girlfriend, and the 34-year-old Chiefs star immediately ran to hug and kiss his girlfriend to comfort her after the unfortunate incident in Europe. Taylor previously shared that her biggest fear was an attack at one of her concerts. Swift previously expressed her fear of an attack at one of her concerts in a 2019 essay for Elle magazine. After the end of her Reputation tour, when speaking about her biggest fear, she shared that it was trying to keep her fans safe on tour. She said, after the Manchester Arena bombing and the Vegas concert shooting, "I was really scared to go on tour because I didn't know how I was going to keep 3 million fans safe for 7 months. I've gone to a lot of effort, expense, and planning to keep my fans safe." Swift went on to detail the precautions she's taken to ensure her personal safety outside the concert venue. "Every day I try to remind myself of the good in the world, the love I've seen, and my faith in humanity. We have to live boldly to truly feel alive, and that means not being ruled by our greatest fears." Swift's Eras Tour will conclude in Vancouver, Canada, on December 8. The 152-date concert series, which has seen Swift perform hits from her 17-year career, is expected to gross more than $2 billion by the end of the run, with the massive nightly grosses revealed by Variety last month. Taylor Swift fans expressed shock and anger at a violent world Wednesday after Eras Tour concerts this week in Vienna were cancelled following the arrest of 2 men suspected of plotting a terrorist attack. The superstar singer, who is dating Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, had concerts scheduled for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in the Austrian capital. The Vienna shows were expected to attract 65,000 fans each day. With confirmation from government officials of a planned terrorist attack at Ernst Happel Stadium, we have no choice but to cancel the 3 scheduled shows for everyone's safety, promoter Barracuda Music announced on social media Wednesday. All tickets will be automatically refunded within the next 10 business days. Swifties already in the city, some of whom traveled from the United States, vented about the situation on social media. Some who haven't yet arrived there yet said they still plan to put on their concert outfits and gather in Vienna. Vienna tour cancelled. Stay safe, Swifties. I honestly don't know what to say other than I am heartbroken yet again over the amount of hatred in the world. But let's just continue to be the joy and the change. Love you guys. A lot. Especially you. Taylor Swift original sound. ABC News reported that a 19-year-old Austrian citizen was arrested Wednesday morning and a second suspected extremist arrested later in the afternoon in Vienna. The 19-year-old, arrested in Turnitz, south of Vienna, appeared to be planning an attack on an event in the area and seemed focused on Swift's shows, according to the Associated Press. Officials said the teen pledged an oath of allegiance to the Islamic State group last month, the AP wrote, and believe he became radicalized on the internet. They gave few details about the suspected plot, but said chemical substances had been found and are being evaluated. The shows were cancelled just hours after authorities announced plans to beef up security at the stadium, including a special focus on entry checks. Austrian officials said the promoter decided to cancel the shows after close networking with foreign security authorities. Swift has been selling out venues across the globe, drawing monster crowds to a tour that began in Glendale, Arizona, in March 2023 and ends December 8 in Vancouver, British Columbia. Next, she is scheduled to perform 5 shows in London's Wembley Stadium beginning August 15. Fans on social media lamented about missing shows they had waited so long to see. But more were angry about the current state of the world and worried for their fellow fans in Vienna and Swift. Last week 3 young girls in Southport, a coastal town in northwest England, died and 7 others were injured after a stabbing attack at a Swift-themed dance and yoga class. The victims were ages 9, 6, and 7. A 17-year-old man was arrested for the attack, which horrified the singer. The horror of yesterday's attack in Southport is washing over me continuously, and I'm just completely in shock, Swift wrote on her social media. The loss of life and the innocence, and the horrendous trauma inflicted on everyone who was there, the families, and first responders. These were just little kids at a dance class. I am at a complete loss for how to ever convey my sympathies to these families. Her fans raised thousands for the victims and their families. What kind of a world are we living in right now? The news cycle is so depressing. One fan wrote on X Wednesday after the Vienna shows were cancelled. And I am so sad, shocked for the thousands of people who have been left scared, devastated by a potential terrorist attack at a Taylor Swift concert. I hate the world we're living in. Wrote another. Why can we not just have fun for 3 nights straight to an artist we have been looking forward to see for so long? Why do people have to ruin it for us? Vienna has been waiting for this the longest, now it's over before it began. This is disgusting, a fan lamented on Instagram. I feel like I should be afraid to be a Swiftie because I feel like my life is in danger. No one should have to feel like this. It makes me have a pit in my stomach because someone actually planned this out and was going to do it. I'm mortified. Devastated over what happened today. I'm so incredibly thankful that the horrific events that were planned won't take place now. I feel so sorry for Taylor, and for everyone who was going to the Vienna shows. Heartbroken, but so relieved that Taylor and all of you will be safe. What kind of a world are we living in right now? The news cycle is so depressing. And I am so sad, shocked for the thousands of people who have been left scared, devastated by a potential terrorist attack at a Taylor Swift concert. I just know that she is so sad right now. I'm so devastated for the Swifties attending the Vienna shows, but I'm glad for your safety. My heart breaks for you guys. It's not a coincidence that 3 girls were murdered at an event themed around Taylor Swift 9 days later her concert is being targeted. If you think it is, you're being incredibly naive about the rise of misogyny-related hate crimes, the men radicalized online that carry them out. Thank you Swifties all around the world for your kind words. I know a time for us will come when we will experience a Taylor Swift concert. I'm absolutely sick, disgusted about the attempted terrorist act in Vienna. All the males commenting their disappointment the terrorists were caught beforehand is horrific, should be locked up forever. I'm so sad for Taylor Swift, her entire crew, all the fans. A very sad day.